Hobbies, welcome to Hobby Wears tutorial. Today we'll be doing a tutorial on how to put eyelet in your elastic band. So whatever you want to, whether it's skirts or shorts or pants you want to use, this is actually a short joggers. So you first of all measure the round circumference. So the round circumference of this is 42. That's 21. So after measuring it, you also cut your band. Cut that same measurement, round measurement you measured. This is my band. I use 5.5. So depending on the wideness of the band you want to use and the length, like I said, you just measure your circumference. You cut out a band, either using 5 inches in wideness or 6, whatever. Alright, so after measuring your band, you get the midpoint. My midpoint is 5 points, 10.5, and you fold again. This is unfold. This is unfold. So you refold again. .5. Hope you can see it. So from this midpoint, you measure 1 inches in at the side, on both sides. 1 inches on both sides of your midpoint. And you also measure, as you fold, you also measure the length of what you have. So whatever you have, if it is up to 3 inches, that means you'll be having 1.5 here. So but mine is not up to it's not up to 3 inches. So I will take my midpoint of whatever number I have here. So and you are going to connect the 1 inches together. This is the 1 inches in my right, in this left hand side there. This is the 1 other inches in my right. Hope you can understand it. Just like I said, when you measure the length of this, when you fold it, as you are seeing the tape this way, you measure whatever you have. Mine is not up to 3 inches. If it is 3 inches, I would have 1.5. So you just get the midpoint of what you measured and connect the 1 inches together. So when you connect it, you use your scissors. Actually, this is 100% cotton and it's very stretching. You don't have to open it much, just small, little. And you also fold it this way, open the other side. Like I said, this is 100% cotton. You don't need to open it much. So you get your eyelet, you insert it this way. So that's why you don't have to open it much, so that you can force it in. And you bring your revolt machine. You get the cover. This it. And you also do the same thing on the other side. So we have succeeded in putting the eyelet. So we are going to go over to the sewing machine. We are going to join it this way. Before we now get our elastic too. So you watch how we are going to come out with elastic, beautiful elastic band. So as you can see, you can also use your manual machine to make street wears. So now we go ahead to join it. For your elastic, the two ways you can measure it is either you minus 7 from your measurements on fold, or because some of the elastics can be very stretching, or you can stretch it this way. So these are the two ways you can use for your elastic. So you can cut the elastic, either you take it and stretch it and know the measurement you can cut, or you minus 7 inches from your measurements. So now you go ahead to join the elastic together. There's a need to back stitch it over and over again for it to be thin. So you take your elastic and your band, you put it anywhere, just anywhere. You put it this way. And you start sewing. Yeah, you can actually use a manual machine, but some of these streetwear material, like this one is 100% cotton. Some of them can be very stretching, and you need a high intensity light for it to be firm, because most of the time when you use this, it will not take time, it will start, the thread will start removing. So if you have opportunity or the money for the industrial stretch sewing, that would be very nice. But for now, that shouldn't be what will stop you of making streetwear. You can use your manual machine and also weave later. So as you sew, you stretch it. So at this point, I really appreciate your support for the growth of this channel. Can you hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment? Share it to us. Comment what you feel about this video. Okay, that would be very nice. I would appreciate it so much. Make sure you are sewing on the fabric, not on your elastic. Alright. Okay. Look at where your elastic is at the center. So you start again this way. You have inches. Above your eyelet. You start sewing. As you stretch, you sew. And make sure you are sewing on the elastic band. or you use the other of your left hand to shift the elastic inside. So to make sure that the elastic for you to be forming the crease. Is it a crease? I don't even know what it called. Maybe you know better what it's called. But for it to form this that beautiful look. Alright, you move down again. Just about 0.5 inches below your eyelet. Hope you can see it. Just there. Alright, can you see our elastic? Neatly form. So you take your shot. Alright, I know at this point we need to say goodbye for today. So maybe you're putting it in your shot. This should be the center. But this is where you insert your loop. These two places. So it should be